once more into the breach.
Save Atoma.
This is the strike, right?
Yep.
This raid.
Oh no, this is
Raid.
raid. Raid, it says at the top. Raid, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
it says at the top.
Must.
It's
I
the
wanted
one
to
where
make
we
sure I
got
had
a
the
lug
right-
ammo around at the end, I think.
Wanted to make sure I had the right weapon equipped.
Reserves of special issue ammunition are currently suboptimal. We shall redress this. The heretics are employing Logistratum Chasm Station as a stockpile. This creates opportunity. Once the material has been located, Valkyrie support will be authorized.
Let's.
I do love the way Hadron talks down to everyone.
Well, a lot of people are finding that annoying. At least when they're using the shrine.
Yeah. How many times do I have to hit this button before, like, she just stops making comments? I have not found a number yet.
I'm in a black screen right now.
It's when you get the stuff like sort of spiky men angry use big tanks. Yes. Stop spiky men.
Yeah, it's a little humorous for the Ogryn. For the others, I think it's a bit more direct and insulting.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
just
like, "Are you
what
stupid?
do you mean
Stop
you don't
doing that."
understand why don't you understand why we're going here? It's obvious. Need special ammo to kill spiky men. Hmm?
I did.
Yeah,
we missing
nail off's dropped. He'll rejoin that.
Yeah,
I'm
Just
uploaded.
give me a
I
second.
was gonna say Montov Bot is a weird name.
You're making me want to do that though. Just make a character and call myself bot, and then people will be like, "Wait a second, there's a bot that."
Is he
This is a
shotgunners
really
already?
smart bot. Oh boy, shotgunner is my favorite.
Damn it!
Yeah, those guys.
I thought maybe if
Do a
I got the
lot.
flame off first, they would, be too busy burning to shoot me. But nope.
Waiting for my. Yeah, apparently everyone can outload in properly into someone else. I mean, it's separate. Sorry, it's separate loading times. So when someone drops, they don't have to worry. I'm still loading in.
Let me see if I can pop his head.
Yeah,
That's twice.
just
Three
stay back
times.
here and do it. And if he runs up here, we'll just kill him. You know? Beauty.
Oh, just casually 3 molars standing in a circle. That's not ominous at all. Oh, and a sniper. Oh, I've been yoked.
Where are you? Oh, you're down there climbing up. Okay.
I had to climb a ladder.
Okay, I got the ballers.
Dead. Sniper's dead.
Hooray!
Cool, cool.
No sniping for them.
Reloading.
Oh, hello. TikToker.
Don't.
You kindly die.
Do you
Thank
just
you.
hate them, TikTokers? I mean, ugh.
Oh, they're
TikTokers?
just-
Do you mean like the people, or do you mean like the enemy?
What do you mean, you people?
The same thing, aren't they?
I mean, no, they're not. And please.
This is what TikTok does to you, you know?
You just,
What, you explode
died up
after a little
there.
while.
we
I mean,
got
I guess you can
berserkers
get
up ahead.
exploded if I'm famous, but I don't think.
Corrupts you, it turns you into an
Yeah,
abomination.
there's a lot of berserkers. Apparently.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah.
Ouchie.
Yeah, I'm opening boxes and you guys are having all the fun without me.
I do love the voice lines.
Yeah, I like the male Psyker. The Dreamer male Psyker has the best lines in the amongst the Psykers.
I understand like the choice as well, but it still does slightly bug me that some of the voice lines only exist with certain voices.
Yep.
Hey, they're unique, right?
No, so I
Oh, there's a
understand the
crusher
choice,
and
but
a bulwark in there.
it kind of
That's
is, it's a bit disappointing at times.
oh, horde.
Yeah, I see, I see
Massive.
that.
This is fine.
I mean, even if they made it like paid DLC or something, I'd be quite happy if they added more voice packs as well.
Yeah,
Obviously,
just
they'd
like
have to allow you to change them at like the bar surgeon or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having more voice lines, anything to do with like the characters, because they're very much empty slates, blank slates with no real character behind them, other than us playing as them. And with how the previous title, like Vermintide 2, have like such, characters with their personality, it starts to like, you make that comparison, and then you'll start to feel like these characters pale in comparison to either Kruber, Carillion,
Well, we
Tiana,
chose
or
a backstory for all of our characters,
Yeah.
but I think that does influence some of the voice lines, like that you can get, but not. I don't know how much of it is influenced by the voice pack and how much is influenced by your backstory.
Yeah.
oh, we got trouble behind the fence here as well.
Can't go back. Fall and go forward. Which is why I'm now dying.
There's a Reaper coming down the stairs.
Yeah, that'll be who's doing it. God damn it. I'm going all this way without getting wounded. Oh, you smeg. I hate bombers. Well, that gives me time to reload my gun. Yeah, and I'm coming back.
That's actually 4 Reapers there.
Make it 4 Reapers and 1 imposter.
Discovered this after rushing in.
Why is it never before rushing in, and then you still decide to?
Finally rushing in does not.
I knew there was at least 2, and I was therefore closing the gap so they couldn't shoot.
Oh,
The sniper, however, that's a new
I
discovery.
got him.
nice. Get your head popped.
Everything's fallen into decay. Then again, everything always does. Smells bad too.
Yeah, I'm sure if they released like paid voice packs, there'd be, some people like us have just been saying, yeah, that'd be great, we love them, and then there'd be a huge chunk of the player base going, oh my god, they're expecting us to pay for voice pack.
I mean,
they
to
are
be fair, that is
cosmetic,
the yeah.
Yeah. Like,
That is a
are we
fair
paying for
comment.
the voice actors, or are we paying for the game? Like, what are we paying for if we're gonna get voice actors?
But that's the thing, it's like, it's not a necessary thing. If they added a DLC of, have a voice pack or 2 or something that you can pay for with new voices. It's like, well, you don't have to have them. If you don't want to pay for a voice pack, then don't. If they never
Yeah,
release voice packs, no one would be angry about it at all. There's nothing to be angry about, and no one's going like, "This is ridiculous. We only have 3 voices per character or something." But if
I
they
will
then-
say there are ways that you can release a voice pack as DLC well, and there's ways that you can do it poorly. Like if you release it as DLC,
Like how-
but then make it so you have to pay for tokens in order to change your character's voice. Like
Oh yeah. I mean, unless the voice pack came with the necessary tokens to change.
or even if it did, like, is that an each time you change the voice sort of
But you
thing?
don't have to pay for using the barber surgeon at the moment, do you? So
No.
No.
So that would be the hope, is that it would be integrated into that sort of a system that already exists.
But what I mean is that, like, if you have you know, you've got 3 voices in the moment. I've never seen anyone say, you know, I think this is bad. We only have 3 voices per character. I've never seen a complaint about that. But then if they added a 4th as a paid option, you can guarantee there will be some people still complaining that, you know, oh my god, we have to pay to get a 4th. It's like, but not having a 4th wasn't something you were complaining about to begin with. Therefore, you shouldn't care. You know, you don't. If you didn't miss the 4th to begin with, then you shouldn't be. You should have no complaint at not buying the 4th when it's available.
I do wonder, how are they going to advertise it? Are they not going to advertise it? Is it going to be something that isn't included in the advertisements when they're going with the next patch or DLC? Like, how's it going to work?
I mean, I don't know if they're ever going to do this or anything. It's just a, you know.
We're just speculating.
Yeah, speculation on whether they would. But it's just one of these things I've found with gamers is there's very rarely a complaint at something being missing, but then, you know, it gets added as a DLC and everyone's like, oh my god. You know, with cosmetics particularly, people complain about having to pay for cosmetics. It's like, but well, you don't have to. The cosmetic isn't a necessary thing. It's not hurting your game experience by not having it. That's why cosmetics make the best DLCs. Because if you don't want to spend the money, you don't have to. But there is always this complaint that, like, oh my god, I have to pay for it?
I'm down.
Yeah, it's just generally the people who are very much the free-to-play gamers. They turn out to be in the end. You got him?
Yeah, that's always one of the comments. It's whenever there's, like, paid cosmetics. It's like, oh, it's a paid game with free-to-play monetization. It's like... it's...
But it's all live service by that end, because a lot of the games that you pay, there's some games that you pay to play. Like, especially since we're talking about live service games, we look at World of Warcraft as a model, because they themselves, despite being a subscription-based game, still have an in-cash store with very high-quality cosmetics, and people still complain about that.
But yeah, because they're like, oh, I've paid for the game, I shouldn't have to pay for something else.
Oh, but you're
within the game.
That payment. Exactly. I just don't find the whole... The argument, I agree with, like, it's a pain to, like, enrich your gameplay by buying this cosmetic. Like, you don't need that cosmetic, but you're gonna complain about it?
You don't need it at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you don't need it, but it's... In my experience, when I have complained about systems like that, it's because I feel as though the game is, at that point, merely trying to make money, as opposed to, like, doing something and making money as a byproduct.
But
like,
but there is so many games. Like, I was looking through Sniper Elite 5 has just gone into its season pass 2 now. And it like half of the DLCs there, you get like 2 missions with the season pass and then 6 cosmetic sets. And I've never seen anyone complain, you know, oh my god, I have to pay to customize my rifle.
Yeah. And there is like problems with DLCs just adding in several puzzles that are non-sequential to like the entirety of the game, and the puzzles just borderline tedium. In the DLC they added, like, the most content you're getting is puzzles and some rewards. Like, there's some DLCs not even worth buying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't buy most DLCs for games. I buy content ones basically. I rarely buy cosmetics.
Yeah.
Hang on.
But that's why cosmetics make such a good DLC, because you don't have to have them. But some people act like they're being almost denied content. Like, you know, well, this cosmetic exists, therefore I should be able to get it. What do you mean I can't get it?
That's kind of why I like Deep Rock Galactic's model most, because, like, yeah, there's stuff that is, you know, DLC exclusive, but at max it's $5, and like, well, I mean, whenever they cycle something out of a season, it gets put into the random loot pool.
But like the season stuff is, you know, that's not paid for to begin with, but there are DLC cosmetics.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone complain about.
I've never seen a single person complain about Deep Rock's, you know, the DLC ones, the ones you have to pay for to get. I've never seen anyone complain like, oh my god, they're charging us for cosmetics. And yet, I've seen people complain about it with Darktide, you know, multiple times within that first couple of weeks.
Well, and then there's a comparison to be made there. Like,
I think it's
There's
just...
a difference between, you know, potentially a $60 game having you pay for cosmetics. I don't know if this is
I
making
don't have
sense.
any clue for that.
But people are
To be
going to
honest,
be more upset.
all I think it is just that Deep Rock's community is a very, very wholesome, friendly community. I've only ever encountered one person in Deep Rock
Yeah.
who was, you know, definitely an ass.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna die if you don't get any, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that was a bad room.
Yeah, I just got
Oh.
pulled in front of the three of them, and then it was just like, yeah. Ironically, when I'm down, I have way more hit points than when I'm up, so, you know.
Get him? Did you get him?
He's nearly got me, yeah.
Well, everything behind me was clear, and then I ran over to kill the second crusher, and suddenly there's another small group shooting me in the back. But... we saved you.
I didn't dive in there. I was like watching. He's like, oh, there's a bunch of Ogryns all surrounding you. Well, I can't do anything there. Like my grenades were out. I was like, but yeah, no, I prefer. I enjoy in the Deep Rock Galactic community. It's a very much
It's very chill. Yeah.
Yeah. Rock and Stone.
I stopped playing, I think, a while ago in Season 3. Like, partially at the first start of Season 3, I stopped playing. Because well, this game came out, so it's like my entire life at the time.
It's just one of these sort of constant disappointments with gamers in general is the... Yeah, I hate to use the word, but the entitlement. It's just sort of something exists, therefore, you know, it should be given to me for free. And yeah, say, as far as like hypothetical voice packs, if there was no voice pack, no one would ever be complaining, you know, there's no voice pack. But as soon as they added one, there will be people complaining that, you know, you have to pay to get it.
Yeah.
Even though they don't need it, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't hold them back by not owning it.
Yeah, ostensibly it doesn't really change much.
Yeah, and if they don't want to pay, then don't have the voice pack, you know. The only thing that changes is they occasionally hear a teammate use it instead, but...
Oh, what happened? I got caught in the corner.
Oh, there's a lot of them, Jesus.
Yeah, they just showed up out of nowhere.
They came in from the left side corner.
Okay, you.
Am I stuck in the wall?
No, it's just...
Okay.
It was being very Kumiari, because it was like, you can pick him up, and then it was like, but you can't from there.
Like, Season Pass is another one that, you know, we've mentioned there, which I think it depends on how it's done.
Yeah.
Naturally,
like, I don't mind
Teddy
paying
heal
for...
naturally, because you got...
I don't mind paying
Thank
for a Season Pass, but the best ones I've seen, like, obviously Deep Rock is, you know, the absolute best because it's just free all the way, you know, there's no payment at all. And if you don't manage to do it, you know, you can still earn the rewards later on, just... So... Like, that's by far the best one I've seen, but it's understandable that most companies don't go that way because, you know, they need to earn money. And something like...
Yeah.
Something like Darktide, you know, they've also got to pay the license to Games Workshop and everything, so...
Especially the license. Yeah. They don't
Like,
lend
that's
that
why
easily.
Deep Rock can afford to do things a bit more like that, because, you know, they own it entirely. They don't have to pay anyone for it.
It's their own IP, yeah.
Plus,
Yeah.
New games.
I do wonder how much profit they actually make from it, though, like...
Well, they've... I mean, partly, you know, because it is a very much a goodwill thing and the community does love it, you know, it sells a lot. Like, a lot of copies are sold of it. Even if it's not an expensive game and, you know, they don't make much additional money. The amount of people
Just a
who are
second,
actually
someone
just,
at
like,
door.
devs... the amount of people who actually frequently asked the devs, you know, we need other ways to give you money. We want to support the game, but we've already bought all the DLC.
Yeah. One of the DLCs I haven't bought yet and still haven't tried to get is the Dark Future DLC of that Dark Helmet. It's really cool.
That's obviously the best season pass I've seen because it's entirely free. But beyond that,
Yeah.
the ones where like you buy, say, you know, 1,000 tokens.
All right, what did I miss? Where am I?
We killed a group of Ogrins.
Okay.
My beloved says you're
When the
not
season pass is like 1,000 tokens, but if you complete the season pass, you earn 1,000 tokens back. Yeah, so if you actually complete it, you only ever have to buy it once. And then you can do, like, you know, every single season pass. Those ones are fine, I think. And if they added something like that to Darktide, I think I'd be having a problem with it.
Yeah, if they had a season pass,
I mean- I mean, at that point, really, it's a time investment more than anything else.
Yeah,
Have
but
to
it's
be-
it's the choice of like you either invest time or you invest money. It's up to you. You know which one you want.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
give you
yeah.
the option, you know, buy levels through your season pass to get the stuff you want, or you know, invest in time. And I think that's perfectly fair.
Mhm.
The only time I object to the season pass is if there is no earn back, you know, your currency kind of thing for it. You know, so you invest the time and they're like, but you got some nice cosmetics. Now buy another one.
Yeah.
I do think it's only fair to allow you to earn it back.
I don't know. I just don't like the idea of season packs at all. It's not something I'm ever gonna really get on board with.
It's a new game concept. It's a way to sell. Sell.
It's not that new. It's been around for a good amount of time. They've just never tried to shoehorn it into games that I've really been that keen on before. Is, I guess, probably the truth of the matter. Like, would you pay for a season pass for Darktide?
Fuck no.
No.
Yeah.
I've spent 700 hours now, and I will minus 30 by that, and I would not pay for one. Like, what am I getting? A helmet? I already have one.
But this one will be shinier.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's one of the issues I always have with cosmetics in games. Like Dead by Daylight, when I used to play that a lot, I always tried to do the season passes to get the new cosmetics, even though I knew I already had a set of cosmetics I liked and would therefore be extremely unlikely to ever equip any of the ones I was earning. Just like,
Yeah,
but I want them.
It's having
I
it.
mean-
Like it's not using it.
Yeah.
It's FOMO, bro. Fear of
Yeah, but
missing
at the
out
same
kind
time,
of-
I recognize that, and if I don't get it, I'm not, you know, going, oh, that
Yeah.
sucks, because I know that I wasn't going to use it. I'd like to have it.
Yeah.
It would
Same,
be
actually.
nice.
I hate, like, again, the term predatory, when everyone's like, oh, they're just playing on FOMO, and it's predatory tactics. It's like, well, learn some self-control. You know,
Oh, man.
maybe don't go, but I can't miss out on the thing that I don't need. It's like, well, that's your problem.
Well, yeah,
Also,
look at
that's
how
a-
many people
that's a lot
buy
of-
games and just don't even, like, play them.
No. Boy.
It's that entire thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got loads of games that I haven't played, and I've been trying to slowly work through them.
Slowly. I haven't worked for any of my games, dude. I just have them.
So you're a mofo, are you?
But I mean, nobody calls, for instance, like, you know, the Steam sales predatory, and yet they work on kind of the same principle of FOMO.
Yeah, not
It's been
really.
free-
Like, I
Well,
think you're encouraged to
Oh,
do it
I'm
repeatedly.
backing up
But I
here.
wouldn't say it's.
What I mean is, like,
I'm
say,
not backing him because this is a
game
choke
where
point. This is
I'll-
great for me.
like, there's been lots of games where I think, like, I wouldn't mind playing that at some point. Yeah, you know, I'd like to play that one day, but I'm not ready to play it yet. You know, I need a bit of time.
Yeah.
Like, I've got
It's
some
when
other
you're in
things
the
on the
mood
go.
kind of
But then
it,
you see it
yeah.
in a sale and you think, well, I'd like to play it someday, so I better get it while it's cheap.
Yeah.
See, the only game that I
I'd
feel
be-
like that is like the, you know, the June 4X strategy game that's out at the minute.
Yeah.
It's early access, so I didn't want to buy it because it's early access. But actually, if you look at what they've been doing to it and the roadmap, they keep adding more and more and more stuff to it. I'm like, it's actually like they're a proper games company and they're not just releasing early access stuff and being like, oh, it's early access for 20 years. Yeah. And I'm just I'm concerned because they're adding so much stuff now. I'm like, when this becomes a full game, they're definitely putting the price up. There's no way they're not putting the price up.
Yeah, remember they are billions? They used to be a lot cheaper. And then
Yeah,
they
I got that
increased
for $5 or whatever it was when it
Yeah,
first
a
came
lot
out.
of games get more expensive when early access ends.
it. Yeah, but that was a good game when it on the later end of its life cycle. And I
I
still
mean-
enjoy it.
For the price I
you know what I
played, it's an
mean, though, there's-
amazing game. Yeah.
There's loads of games that, you know, you buy during a Steam sale that you think, I want to play that in future. I'll buy it now while it's cheap, and then you never actually get around to playing it. Whereas if there wasn't a sale, you would only buy it when you knew you were going to play it.
See, I don't do that though. I didn't buy anything in the Steam sale this year around because I was just like, I'll just not get around to buying anything. Like,
I've been getting better at it myself, you know, like a sale comes around and I'm like, no, I'll hold off, you know. Like
Yeah.
I sit there waiting, oh, sale's coming up, and then you realise you've bought nothing. But
You,
it's still
you guys got enough grenades and stuff? We're ready to actually move on.
yeah, I'm good.
There's a heal left if you want it.
But it is still a type of foam where, like, you know, you see what I mean with you sort of, even though they're discounting it, the discount itself is sort of the trick into getting people to buy something that they wouldn't normally buy. And a 50% sale is still more than a 0 sale, so.
Just think, like you said, people need self-control.
Yeah.
Don't get that.
I'll hug him with my fists. There you go, he's gone.
I do think, yeah, if you can earn, like something like cosmetic, if you can also earn it in-game, you know, but buying is basically like a shortcut, then, like, obviously that's the best of both worlds.
Oh, is that a sniper? Oh,
Yes, there is a sniper.
I'm about to pop. I'm about to pop. Wait as my thing
I
comes
got
off cooldown. Thank you.
Get in the
When you
train
manage
if
to
you're in trouble.
misjudge like 1 second off your cooldown.
Damn rages, goes half my health.
Just get him to come in the train.
A lot of shooters down there.
Yeah, well, we're checking all the
Woo!
things.
Where did you come from, sir? I'm getting...
Ooh, that's a lot of people in it. Charge. There we go.
Absolutely one of the best things with the flamer is it staggers rages.
What about flamers?
I don't know if it staggers flamers. I feel like they've got a fireproof suit, perhaps.
Oh,
I'm going. Cover me.
thank goodness I got that time.
I'm not going. There's too many of them down there.
Dropping a heal. Dropping a heal right here.
Reloading, so be back in an hour.
Wish this did more damage.
Are you talking about the surge staff doing more damage, or are you talking about the flame damage?
The surge staff.
Yeah, no, that's more of a support tool.
Yeah.
Okay, cover me.
Oh, bummer. He offed himself.
There's quite a lot of gunners on the platform where we
Yeah,
initially came down from.
Ouchie, ouchie. Apparently I killed a hound. Oh.
Flew. Oh god. That went absolutely flying.
What in the mutiny?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it flew straight over your head and into the ammo storage.
Yeah,
behind
he were charging as I threw. I got to hit his face. I was like, yeah, I'm not messing around with this one. Alright, nice.
We all together?
I don't know, but I'm opening the train. Reg is dead.
Ah,
What the fuck?
thank you for dying.
Here I go. Cover me, Sparky.
Kevin.
Nice.
You alright?
Yep, done it. Next one. Cover the squishy ones.
Oh,
Grenade
we're
on
about
the
to
high
get-
ground.
Oh.
damn it, go. Oh.
Take care of the horse first.
Thank you. Cover me, Sparky. The new name.
Doing my best. Sparky works.
That's it. Get up here, Nobby.
Put it in.
Okay. I was pressing E and it was doing nothing. I had to jump.
And.
Okay.
Run
let's go.
away, run away.
Yeah, just get in. Everyone in.
Oh, am I
Back
not
up.
in?
Back up.
It's like
That's done. Everyone's in.
You thought he was already in the lift, okay?
No, that doesn't count. You have to be in.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, because the Imperium cares about health and safety of its
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously.
transported troop.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm surprised they don't just take off as soon as they get the resources. Just feel like
Yeah, honestly.
you guys.